Well guys, we pulled up into the town where we had the secret intel that this is where they were, and it is no joke. There's no less than 6 of them right here within 200 yards of us, just swimming just beyond the break of the waves, back and forth in this little safe bay looking area. They must be feeding right out there.
Hey, Snow.
What?
It looks like there's a mama and a baby.
Oh, we got a mama and a baby, and it's just epic. We are a bit overwhelmed. The adrenaline rush kicked in. We pulled out all the camera gear, and what is amazing is 100 yards north on the beach is the surf point, and the waves break right there, and the whales are 50 yards from the surfers. I mean, it's just unfreaking believable how close these whales are in. We've been trying to show y'all the right whales since we got to Brazil, and here they are. Wow. Wow. Curt made us delicious salads. Brought them out here where we've got our chairs up on this little concrete thing along the front of these houses where we have this amazing view of the whales. But what I think we figured out is out there on that point, there's a trail. So we got to do a little research and see if it's a Curt trail or a Snow and Curt trail. And I think if we could get up there, we'd be looking down on the whales. And I've seen a few of them do some spy hopping right off that point. So something out there makes them want to play and get excited. So over here to the north is where the surfers are. But the whales, they just go back and forth, back and forth. They must feed just the other side of this wave break. But I think we're gonna take a walk up there. See if we can get a different angle on these whales. So excited we found whales.
Gotta stand up, gotta clear your eyes, gotta walk on to the other side, let a new song feel your mind, bring the braid to life. There's a wild world waiting on you, full of wonder, raging fire. See it all laid out before you. Come alive, come alive, come alive, come alive. There's a window in a wooden room, full of yellow, crashing morning blue. It's a great call, and it's pulling you. Oh, don't close your eyes. There's a wild world waiting on you, full of wonder, raging fire. See it all laid out before you. Come alive, come alive, come alive, come alive. Take a step and let your spirit breathe. Surrender all these marks to mystery. Life in you, it begs to be set free.
This has been our afternoon parking spot right here. We've been able to watch whales all day. It's been amazing, but we've decided, Curt went on a walkabout and found a place where for the night we think we can park more on the beach rather than just right here looking at the ocean and have a whole different view of things tomorrow. So let's go for a short little drive, see if we can find, oh, coming off the blocks. Woohoo! We're on the move. Let's go see our next spot. All right, 3 or 4 blocks down the road, and we have made it to where we're gonna camp for the night. And look at this, right here on a beautiful beach. Now tomorrow, we're gonna hike up to the top of that. Just on the other side of that is where we just were. We'll be able to see the whales from the top and get another angle of them. But for this evening and in the morning, this is home. And it is pretty. It's a little bit breezy, and we're still hoping that the sun burns off some of these clouds. But we're going on an adventure today.
Big, exciting adventure.
We know there's a trail to the top of this first little mound, but we need to go up this one and out to the next one. So the adventure is there a trail from this side? Because the other side is where we should get a look of the whales and all the fun climbing rocks. So here we go. First step is to get up there, and lots of surfers are out this morning. Curt has stopped down there, getting a few shots of the surfers. And I got a feeling this is gonna be an amazing day. Still hoping for the clouds to burn off, but let's go see what we can find. Kingfisher?
We're working our way up, and this already is a beautiful hike and a beautiful vista.
Look at these pretty flowers.
And I can tell you, Snow is setting the pace today. She's got me winded.
Curt just told me I was going too fast, and you're right, I had to slow down.
Look at this, with the big boulder sticking up thick. A lot of ferns through here, also some cactuses. I'm kind of wishing I would have wore long pants now. I didn't have any idea this would be this thick.
We'll let all these people get by us,
Yeah.
Oh,
regatta. So over there, right behind Snow, is where we parked the van when we first came in and we're whale watching. So that little piece of water right behind us right now is where we saw the whales.
So cool. And it's supposed to be nice weather today. We'll see if that turns out. So we expect a little more activity on the beach, and we're already seeing that on the trail with a couple of groups getting to passes because, you know, we move slow.
Really nice vista and a really beautiful hike with the surfers down below us, and kind of a unique flora we haven't seen a lot of. And every once in a while you get some pretty little flowers. Look at all the different plants. Like cactus. It's like almost like dry plants.
Lots of cool little flowers.
Like pineapple-y. Aloe-y.
Different colors of flowers. They're small, but there's so many colors up there. Mixed in with the cactus is kind of cool. And of course, the rocks.
This place is epic. Wow. Look at this view, guys.
Unbelievable.
We got the
Whales are here.
I hope you guys can see the frigate birds soaring around there. And the females are the ones that are white-breasted like that one right there. And the males have the red breast that kind of inflates and looks really cool. But look at this. This is just the first little piece of this little peninsula that sticks out here. Wow, look at this. Snow, look at this.
Break number 1 at our first spot we encountered, chair boulders. There's also some pretty good birds circling around us, but it's very windy up here and they're soaring around. We'll see if we can get a couple of shots. But we got frigates and terns and something else that just buzzed me. I don't know what it was. But a beautiful spot for sure. All right, break 1 is over. And we're walking through these little narrow trails. Trails are in pretty decent shape as long as it doesn't rain. It might get slippery if it rains. But we went down a little bit. Now we're going back up a little bit. There might be quite a few little ups and downs on this trail, but we're in no hurry. We've got snacks. On break number 2, I'm gonna get into my apple. It is a beautiful day, even with the overcast skies. It's keeping it cool. Really nice.
We've just kind of came over the side of that first little mountain there, the summit, and now we're on the side of where the whales are. And so actually, if you look right over Snow's head over there, maybe squint your eyes. Whale watching requires a little patience. Maybe you'll see a whale busting up or rolling around.
What's kind of bad is how windy it is, making everything choppy. It'll make it a little harder to see them. But hopefully with this view from up high, we'll get some good shots of them today. We'll see. Oh, there's one. Oh, yay, fish!
That is beautiful. So if you can see above this little cliff face right there, that's where we kind of came over through that area and down the hill through this little village. And now we are headed back up. And the walking sticks were a good idea, weren't they, Snow? What a beautiful spot. Wow.
Did you flex them good?
So we found a little place up here just a little bit out of the wind, and really the wind, guys, is blasting. There was a local who told us that was going to be the case today, and he was right. But we found a little place out of the wind where we can spot these whales. And earlier we were a little discouraged because we definitely weren't spotting as many as we were yesterday. But then as we got out here further and the sun started popping out, we started seeing them splashing their tails. And that was something we really didn't see too much yesterday. We saw them rolling their flippers around. But today their full tails are coming out. They're splashing around. And it looks like they might even be teaching the babies to do the same thing. So we're catching whales out here smacking their tails, baby whales smacking their tails. It's windy, it's a beautiful hike, it's such an amazing day. There's even some windsurfers in the background, of course. There's big frigate birds and seagulls flopping all around. But what a great day, what a fun time.
All my life I've been told, follow your heart, it will always know the way to go. Now I believe it's calling me. Think of all the wonders you will see when you dare to dream. I'm blessed to have this life I'm given, and from this moment I am living. Let these words be my theme. I will dare to dream. Mistakes you've made, past regret, didn't take a chance, you can't forget. It's not over yet. I'm blessed to have this life I'm given, and from this moment I am living. Let these words be my theme. I will dare to dream. All my life I've been told, follow your heart, dreams come true for the ones who do. I'm blessed to have this life I'm given, and from this moment I am living. Let these words be my theme. I will dare to dream.
There are whales everywhere, and it is killing us to leave. But we're both hungry, and we can't stay all day.
Hungry, this is an amazing way to watch whales. Wow, this is how to do it.
And it's so windy. I am just sure that the quality of the sound is terrible, but I can't help it. We have to talk to you while we're out here because it's just absolutely beautiful. Goodbye, whales. Now Now let's hike ourselves back to our van. There it is. Home sweet home. It was a long trek back. Happy to see our van. Now, looks like the restaurant we're parked by, look at Curt all shirtless, is open. We're gonna grab some lunch. Look at all that crap open.
Is it hot?
No, but I think they might have been cooked a little.
It's like a salad.
So our bellies are full. My legs are tired. For those that are wondering, that was 9,000 steps in about 4 hours. Of course, we stayed out there for a while just watching the whales. But there was a lot of steep ups and downs. So I don't know about Curt, but I am gonna take a little nap in the van.
Good morning, everyone, from Imbituba, South Brazil, in Santa Catarina. We have so many questions about these right whales that we've been looking at. And it just so happens that we learned from Anna that, well, there's a museum here to answer all our questions. The museum had too much background noise, so I thought I would share some fun facts that we learned from our amazing guide and biologist. First off, these are right whales, and they got their name because they are a slow-moving coastal whale that was treasured for its baleen, which is what the whale uses to filter the food, the krill or the small plankton, from the water. Now, the baleen was prized as a strong material and used to make corsets. The right whales were most valuable for their high content of blubber or whale oil. When the whalers would spot one of these whales, they would yell out, "Look, it's the right whale," meaning they had just spotted the most sought after whale. Finally, in 1986, Brazil officially prohibited the hunting and killing of the right whales. The population of the southern right whales has since stabilized, and this beach right here is where the whales decided to have their calves this year. Now, the mamas get up to 50 feet long and weigh up to 50 tons. They feast in the Arctic waters and migrate here to have their babies around August or September. The mama carries a calf for 1 year before the 13 to 20 foot 1 ton calf pops out. It comes out tail first because these whales are breathing mammals, and so the last thing to pop out is the head. Often, mama has to push the newborn calf to the surface for its first breath of air. Here, mamas don't eat, even as the calves feast on the mother's milk, which is drawn from the rich stores of the mother's blubber. Sometimes, mamas need to take a break, and you'll see them just laying on their back with their dorsal fins flopping in the air while taking a break to produce some more milk. The blubber is not only a rich storage of essential nutrition for the right whales, but it also serves as a thick layer of insulation and is necessary to survive the frigid Arctic waters of the feeding grounds. The calf will grow at an astonishing rate, doubling in size in as little as 4 months. That's why if you look closely at some of these calves, they look tiny, while others are quite large. Believe it or not, they were born weeks apart, and some of these babies are only weeks old. Well, it's a long trip back to the feeding grounds for the right whales, through shipping lanes, fishing nets, natural predators, and while on low energy reserves. But I'm glad to say the right whales are surviving for now, and they are beautiful to behold, and we're grateful that we got to see them and share them with you right here in Santa Catarina, southern Brazil. We hope you guys enjoyed the story of the right whales. We know we had a great time hanging out with them. We hope to see you guys in the next one. We'll see you soon, guys. Cheers.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!